You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd down, here's Prescott again. This one's caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
He tries to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Prescott here from the gun. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Dak throwing again. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Buys time, rolling right. Still on the move, throw. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. So they'll decline this and take the results. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Running it after the penalty. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Hauled in by Downs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So we're through. Fourth down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Makes a man miss. Uh-oh, he's off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Dak off the play fake. Able to get it to Benson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. It's a kickoff off 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Taylor again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts trailing in the early going. Offense to the line for second down. They go again with Taylor. Big gap up the middle. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Prescott set to pass. It's taken in by Lamb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They give on second to Benson. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down. From the gun is Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Another throw for Prescott. Throw caught at the 6. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They've got a man in motion. Here's Young on first and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First and 10 now from the 30. One final shot before halftime. Flush down now to his left. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Play action now. Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Young on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
To the air on first down. Young on the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Smith on the stop.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Taylor trying the left side. And they take this in for the score. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They with the point after. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Offense up to the line fast. Prescott now on 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Out of the gun, Young. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. And they send a man in motion. Young on the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Colts are ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts making a 9-point advantage. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing in the field. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is down. Taking a shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back, motioning right. 3rd and long for him here. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Dak throwing again. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown! And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Young throwing here. On target to his man Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Rush coming for Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On third down, it's Young. They did it! He made the interception! And he takes this one back for the pick six! Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This is Taylor. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. On target to Downs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now a run with Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
At their 49-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. Here's 2nd and 7. Chased out to his right. Taylor makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Taylor. Brushes him off with ease.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts losing by 4. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. A run here with Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Here he is to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Benson on 1st and 10. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent